Do you believe in the supernatural? Well, you might after watching this. Today, we're diving into 5 of the most chilling real-life possessions ever caught on camera. These terrifying moments will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the world around you. Stay tuned to see the footage that nobody wants you to see, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Our first story takes us to one of the most infamous and disturbing cases ever documented, the possession of Emily Rose. Emily was a young woman who lived an ordinary life until she began experiencing extreme and unexplainable symptoms. It started with severe headaches, violent tremors, and strange voices that she could not control. As her condition worsened, her family sought help from medical professionals, but no one could figure out what was happening to her. Eventually, they turned to an exorcism, and what followed was captured on camera. The footage shows Emily's body contorting in unnatural ways, her eyes rolling back into her head, and her mouth contorting to scream in languages that were not her own. The most unsettling part of the footage? The deep, guttural voices that seemed to emerge from within her, as if she were possessed by something ancient and malevolent. You can hear the terror in her voice, and you can see the horror in the faces of the priests attempting to save her. It's one of the most chilling pieces of footage ever filmed. Our second story brings us to a haunted house in the quiet town of New England. A family moved into what seemed like an innocent home, but they quickly realized that something was terribly wrong. Strange noises, whispers, footsteps, and things moving on their own, soon became an everyday occurrence. But the creepiest part? The moment when one of the family members set up a camera to capture what they believed was a haunting. The footage reveals a shadowy figure lurking in the background, moving quickly and disappearing just as fast as it appeared. What makes this haunting even more terrifying is that the figure doesn't look human. Some viewers even speculate that the shadow is a demonic entity, which makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up when you watch it. But that's not all. There are unexplained sounds in the house, like whispers and cries, that make you feel as if you're not alone, even when no one is around. Next, we delve into a true exorcism caught on film, the exorcism of Michael. Michael's possession began with subtle signs, strange behavior, violent outbursts, and a sense of darkness surrounding him. But things escalated quickly. In one of the most intense exorcisms ever filmed, Michael's body is seen writhing violently as multiple priests try to perform the ritual to save him. The footage captures the terrifying moments when Michael's voice changes, and deep, inhuman growls emanate from his throat. His body moves in ways that seem completely unnatural, and his eyes are filled with terror. The power of the possession is undeniable, and the footage will make you question whether Michael was really just a victim of mental illness, or if something much darker was at play. In our fourth story, we look at a piece of footage filmed in an abandoned asylum. This place, known for its violent past and troubled history, had been empty for years. That is, until a group of paranormal investigators decided to enter. As they walked through the derelict building, strange things began happening. Objects moved on their own, and there were cold spots that made their cameras malfunction. But it wasn't until one investigator panned the camera slowly along a long hallway that something truly terrifying appeared on the wall, a shadow. The shadow moved with a mind of its own, morphing into shapes that appeared to have human-like features. What's even more disturbing is the fact that this shadow figure didn't match the physical environment. There were no people around, and yet, the figure moved like it was alive. Paranormal experts claim this could be the spirit of someone who died violently in the asylum. The video ends abruptly as the investigators flee the building in fear. Watching this footage, it's hard not to believe that something malevolent still haunts that place. Finally, we end with a terrifying exorcism that took place at a church in rural Mexico. This possession, unlike any others, was recorded in vivid detail by a local news team that had been called to film the event. A young woman, once known for her sweet demeanor, was taken over by a dark force. The exorcism began as expected, but what followed left everyone in the room stunned. As the priests attempted to drive out the demon, the young woman's voice began to change, becoming low and demonic, filled with rage. Her body went into violent spasms as she screamed in a language that no one could recognize. What's most chilling is the way her body reacted, twisting in ways that seem physically impossible. The footage captures every moment of this terrifying ordeal, and as you watch it, you can't help but feel that there is no escape from the darkness that controls her. So, did these horrifying real-life possessions change your view on the supernatural? Were you able to keep your calm as you witnessed these chilling moments, or did you feel the creeping terror like so many others? If you did, leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinion on whether these possessions are simply the result of medical conditions, or if something much darker is lurking beneath the surface. And if you want more disturbing, spine-chilling content just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, remember, you're never alone in the dark, at least, not always.